Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam at Grand Madam's Tarot. I'm going to do something different with this reading. This is going to be Grand Madam Reads Grand Madam. And I'm doing this to share a lesson with you that I am learning about me. Okay. Um, it is amazing what you find in your shadow that you don't know anything about. It is amazing about what is in your heart that you're not aware of. Okay. Um, there's some type of political speaker, ultra conservative, so I'm told, Stephen Crowder. And all throughout the web is his uh, is a video from probably a ring cam that shows him really lambasting his wife, his 8 months pregnant wife, and he's showing classic signs of a narcissistic personality disorder. All right. Uh, he belittles her. He tries to force her to give the dog medication, not knowing or not caring that the medication in the dog's medicine is a direct threat to her pregnancy, okay, and to her at this delicate state. Uh, and he wants her to walk the dog. It's like when she says, "But I love you," I have no love for you, blah, 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 blah. You name it. It was just total disregard for her as a person, total disregard for her as a wife, total disregard for her uh, as someone he's supposed to love. Okay? So, long story short, she leaves. And I do believe he knew that camera was running, and he used that, he thought, to make her look like a bad wife because he told her she was not doing her wifely duties. And it triggered me because I had a marriage like that. Of course, it didn't last too long. But the feelings behind it were amazing. The triggers that were triggered within me. And I mean, we're talking 40 years ago, all right? Still there. Didn't know it was there. Now, lesson number one, you really don't have to wait for somebody to tell you. This is for men as well, non binaries as well. You don't wait for your partner to tell you they don't love you because they're showing it to you at every chance they get. Okay, that's number one. Now, I've been under the weather for a few weeks now. It started out with the allergies, the eyes. I know you heard me talk about my eyes. I look like one of the mad scientists in a classic sci-fi movie right about now who, the eyes go crazy looking. That's what my eyes look like. Thank God for tents. Um, what was I going to say? Can't eat anything, but I'm eating now. So it's been a while. I've been coming out of it for a while. But during the illness, even the illness is an opportunity and can be a lesson to be learned because it gave me time to think. I couldn't sleep. I was sleeping in 2 hour spurts. Yeah, the bangs are working the nerves here. I don't need anything irritating the eyes. Um, but I don't want to show the wrinkles on my forehead. All right. Um, during that time, I had a lot of thoughts. Sounds were irritating me. Even my beloved tuning forks, my sound bath. I was coming down with it during the sound bath. Okay. And it got to the point where I couldn't stand the sound of a tuning fork. I was a singing bowl would give me a headache. All right, so what did I need? Total silence. But I could watch murder mysteries on TV. Um, what I found out about myself was most interesting. Now, I'm going to show you pretty much what this reading on me is about. And it's interesting that it looks like it's about pretty much not knowing what's in your shadow. And so, oh, one other thing. This is kind of off topic. Also, what hurts your heart are harboring that you don't realize are still there. Now, that has nothing to do with the marriage, but everything to do with me that I thought I had resolved. Okay? So let me turn this around. I'm on my tablet. No, I'm not going to turn it around. I can't turn it around. I'll just pick up the cards from the Dark Goddess deck. And you know, she's all about working the shadows. That's what the Dark Goddesses do. Scotty tells me it's time for me to at one ment with something. Atonement. And like, what do I have to atone to? The fact that it is what it is, and I need to ground. Also, compliance and health. Is that not unreal? I have to comply with what I need to do to keep myself healthy or to get healthy again. So I need to go back I'm going back to my grandmother's and my great grandmother's way of being healthy because those women lived a very, very long time. My grandmother was in her 80s when I was in my 30s, trying to get the dust out from underneath her oak bed. I couldn't. I had two hands. I'm trying to hold the bed up, and then my problem is I can't get the if I can't get the broom under the bed to sweep it with one hand. Grandma got so flabbergasted with me. She said, "Child, give me that." She took the broom, hoisted the bed up over her head. That's all you had to do. That was when she was 81. One hand, oak bed. I couldn't do it. But anyway, and it's interesting. Fate and redemption. Okay? So, in other words, I was working on being sick and didn't know anything about it. First thing I was doing, I was pushing myself too hard, and I thought I was relaxing. But no. Mm-mm. Doing these readings, I used to do them every day, and that would tire me out. Well, then I found out, no, that's doing more than tiring you out. That's taking your life force energy. You've got to cut back. All right? So I cut back. But I started doing other things. And it's like the projects took top priority over everything. All right? Then I heard about the drama. Steve Crowder and his wife, Hillary Crowder. The drama got triggered. Now, I'm still not feeling that great, right? What came up for me? Abandonment issues. Now, well, let's keep on going because by the time I get to all of this, I'm going to tell you there was something else that triggered me, really triggered me. And I'm looking for a book I wish I could show you, but I'm not going to get triggered that I can't find it. I'll just tell you about it. So, I'm making myself sick by not taking care of myself first. Then I'm triggered by something I see on YouTube. Here come my abandonment issues. I gotta go and dig. I didn't have to do digging too far because it was all over the net. I need to hurry up. Finally, I said, I'm centering myself. I'm getting away from that kind of foolishness. The whole thing is there was a lack of equality in that marriage, like there was a lack of equality in mine. So they thought. Judgment, my aunt decision was made. But it's interesting with that decision being made, and with all that happened, and that I was triggered, how easily it was to conceal because you didn't want anybody to know how you were being treated, how rotten your marriage was. So it was time to do what? Mama Kali Ma came through and wiped it out. Goddess Azuli came up there and rewarded me for it, and rewarded this other lady for it too. Yeah, that could be spousal support, child support, new house, what have you. For me, it was just peace of mind. And now, what did I need to do? I had to respite. This is Goddess Nix. All right, that was the shadow. This is what you get, Grandmadam Carol, for not taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. Okay? The Grand Collective is okay. They're going to be fine. You take care of you. Also, during that time, I got to look up some planets. Yeah, I did a lot of reading during that time, during this time. Uh, and so I read something that disturbed me terribly, but this was months ago. But this also cropped back up. It's like one thing triggered another thing. It was almost like a domino effect. Boom, 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 boom. All these triggers popping up. All these triggers are popping up within me that I thought had been resolved. And after seeing that and other things and going, reviewing my past marriage, it's like, excuse me, I'm getting triggered again. And this time, it's in my heart space. Okay? Yeah, pick this up just in case. I asked the question. Oh, good God. Uh, why did I get sick? What do I need to do to heal myself? Try not to throw up on camera. Hold on a second. This is a trigger. This is a trigger. Then I remember reading a book earlier this year about it's something about it's called Mami Wata. Mami Wata is a mermaid. They are the Nomo from the Mali area, Western Africa. But the mermaids, they're mer people, and for some reason, mermaids scare the hell out of me. I can't even deal with those beautiful mermaid tarot cards. Don't like them. Don't know why. And logically, I would think seeing a mermaid would be cool. Emotionally, stay away. Moving on. Um, as I said, there were mermaids, and I guess I don't know what color they are. I don't know if they're black, white, blue, or green, or whatever. I would assume they're more the color of the dolphins, but I don't know. They swim around the Mediterranean Sea area. They need oceans and seas, so they're on the coastlines. Some people in the Mali region, the Dogon, the ancient peoples who still hold their ways, and yet they're getting modernized, so they're getting ready to lose some of their culture. Some in the villages still go out. Uh, what do you call it? It's like, I guess, in the Sound. You swim over this little area. It's enclosed by your mountains and rocks, and over the other side of the mountain is the ocean or the sea. They still go out and make offerings to the mer people, the mermaid, Mami Wata. Some men are even said they are the husbands of the Mami Wata, and they literally, excuse me, preserve themselves for the mermaid, live alone out there near the sea to this day. Okay, the other mermaids are around Madagascar, Indian Ocean, and Atlantic Ocean, and it is said down in some areas of South Africa, it is clearly understood by all who live there, even the tourists know. Certain times, don't go near that water, okay? Because there's something out there that is really ticked off when you get in the water, and they do attack. So, all right, there's a picture of Archangel Michael killing a mermaid, killing a sibyl, an oracle, a teacher of light. Okay? Now, I'm not saying all mermaids teach light, but these do. And I was raised Catholic, and that bothered me to no. No point. So I had to go in and check with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, this is a picture of you killing a mermaid, killing a Sybil, they call it. Did you kill this Sybil? Yes. Why did you kill this Sybil? Archangel Michael, you killed this Sybil? Yes. You killed this Sybil? Yes. Why? No response. You said you killed the Sybil. Why? You know there was a black female. Why did you kill the black female? No response. Okay. So for me, I took that as a way. You know how I read that? First of all, I was very upset with Archangel Michael, and part of me still is. I think a lot of me still is. There it goes. Now I'm down in the solar plexus. Hold on. I feel it coming back up. Okay. So that's how the church took over the teachings from the of the Nomo. Okay. This was not that long ago, as far as history is concerned. Because if the church, if there was an Archangel Michael, then there was a church. Church is only 2,000 years old. So this is the beginning of the Catholic Church or the Eclectic Church. Okay. So, hold on, I'm triggered again because I'm equating what happened with Archangel Michael and the Sybil with what's been happening with women today in these crazy marriages that they don't understand they have to leave. Um, like me, like me. And I said, all right, I took my, where are they? No, left the box. My healing arts angel deck. And I said, what do I need to heal? How do I do this? And it said, ideas and inspirations, new beginnings. So I have ideas and new inspirations that I want to do, but before I can do them, I'm going to have to resolve. Are you ready for this? I'm going to have to forgive, I kid you not, Archangel Michael before I get the energy to do it. That blew my mind. That's what I wanted to show you. And then it has here soulmate, miracles coming. So I've got a heck of a lot of stuff coming my way. Yes, I'm emerging as a spiritual teacher. I have the goddess's blessings to do so, but I'm going to have to learn to surrender and release. Forgive Archangel Michael. Let that go. It is beyond me that I'm still mad. Within divine timing. So all of this was meant to happen for me. I'm telling you, lessons, life lessons. I have the support that I need, an abundance of support, an abundance of creativity, and I am to watch my dreams, pull it all back together, and make nice with Archangel Michael. At the bottom of the deck, body care, divine guidance. So I'm literally being put through this lesson. I'm being guided through this lesson study. And what I'm doing, I'm elevating to a new type of love, this divine love. And I am to focus on listening. And this is going back to sound healing, because in sound healing, you listen for the sounds and allow the energies of the sounds to heal you. Healing. They call it what? Listening healing. It's sound healing. For my peace and serenity, and for my happiness, my celebration. So I'm going through an interesting test right about now. Yeah, I need to get life. I understand that. The rest of it talks about I need to get a new life. It's time for me to stop being so serious and be childlike and playful. So I've just used myself as an example of the need for clearing out the shadows, being alert to what a shadow is, not hold judgment, and to stay neutral, which is very, very hard to do. Very, very hard to do. So let's see. Oh, I was telling you, I was beginning to tell you, the first week of May, which is now, a full moon in Scorpio is coming up, and that is going to deal with uh, other people's money. What does that mean? Yeah, loans, mortgages, banks. Watch what happens to the banks. Um, Transactions, along with mysticism. Focus on death. So we will probably have more celebrity deaths, more personal ones, and it is a time. This is also a time where you can clear your shadow on financial matters. Okay. So, what is the message to me? What is Grand Madam's message? What is the angel's message to me? Stop giving Archangel Michael a hard way to go. Clear yourself out. And then what? Oh, after that full moon, I do believe there's another eclipse. I'm going to have this written down for you probably in the next video. But after this, I don't know how long it's going to take me sometime during the week because from here, I'm going to clear myself out and I'm going back to bed. hmm Okay. Cardinal Moon, be bold and take action. Yeah, I am taking action on my own health right about now. Meditate and contemplate. That's what I'm doing. That also, again, take action. Exercise. I know the action I need to take. And you are good enough. Okay? Full moon in Virgo. And so, folks, I just thought it would be interesting to share that with you so that you get a pretty good idea as to what's driving you and you don't even know it. Okay? And how you can be harboring something in your heart you know nothing about until you're triggered. Okay? So, I'm going to leave that there. I hope this demonstration helps someone. It's sure helping me. And I hope I heal faster because of it. All right. So this is Grand Madam. I'm wishing you much love and much great health to you and to me.